So what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today is the first day of 2022. So I decided to do a video for you guys. This is just to somewhat basically thank everyone for basically staying along this long. Like, I mean, I've been doing YouTube. I believe I started doing YouTube about maybe 9 months ago. I honestly think I've been doing YouTube 9 months, but the only way I could really find out is to go back and look at my first video and see. But I believe I done that video around February time or something like that. But anyway, let's get into the main thing. So I went ahead, blocked off all the boxes that aren't getting used, and there's been less fighting and there's been less pigeons moving about into all these different boxes. So other thing is, I actually got some very good pigeon feed there yesterday, and I'll be showing that there to you guys. And I can also show you guys the prices that I pay for my bags. And yeah, really, now let's get into most of like the other wee stuff. Now here we have our wee baby. This guy is sadly not gonna get a ring on him because I don't know what's up with my rings, but they just somewhat disappeared. That's what's up. And yeah, but as you've seen, it's a wee dark baby, so it might be like a mealy like the father, which I would really like it to be. If that would be a hen, then I would put it back to the father, just to get nice mealies. So this hen, what are you doing? Oh, you're gonna probably lay an egg, aren't you? That's dead on. I'll leave you alone. But anyway, she's gonna probably lay an egg there, and then to my wee favourite wee pigeon, to my beautiful wee red. Come here, you wee bugger. Come on, you. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Walking away from me like that, are you? Come on. But anyway, as you can see, I'm gonna take him out like this. Look. There's him there. Beautiful wee pigeon. As you can see, there's going to be a bit of white in the tail, white in the wings. So I did say to you guys that I'm going to be getting rid of all my fantails, and I'm going to get something that I can fly well. So I sat down and I talked about it with my dad, and he said to me that there's no point selling the fantails, because he said to me to block off the boxes, and he said to me to count how many boxes you have spare, and he said to me to get yourself 2 pairs of Dutch capuchins, because they would be really good to cross with rollers. If you cross a Dutch capuchin with a roller, the roller looks like a mookie, but it actually flies somewhat decent, because Dutch capuchins and rollers somewhat fly nearly the same. It's just them their Dutch capuchins don't do roll in the air. But anyway, I was thinking about getting myself 2 pairs of Dutch capuchins, but this will not be until another month or something like that. Pigeons are doing pretty well, so yeah, I have all the canker issues somewhat under control. Now for the pigeons, I have 1 pair of pigeons in here that if anyone is interested, then I could for sure, sell them to you for pretty cheap, like which is this guy here, number 14 cockbird, and the small blue hen. That there is a pair. I'm not too keen on that cockbird, Only reason why he's honestly a very tiny cockbird in my opinion, and I honestly don't like my cockbirds being small, because to me that there's just a bit weird. You know, the cockbirds should be nice and big. But anyway, that's what's really up. So I've got them some very good Versalaga feed. I'll go ahead and show you guys that there in a minute. But so going back to the pigeons, wait there, let me just close this door quick. There we go. So going back to the pigeons, them guys are doing pretty well. Before you say what, clean around your nest bowl, I know I'm gonna bring in fresh shavings and put some fresh shavings in the dirty boxes. But like, I mean, everyone's doing well, so they are. Two young ones back there. No eggs there yet. These two are my favourite. They're honestly the best parents, you know. But anyway, young birds are doing well. That's the hen. As you can see, she has a very small tail. The cockbird has a decent tail. So yeah, but these guys are the best parents, I would say, out of the full-on lot. They protect their box so well. Like, I mean, they're just very good parents. And let me tell you something, their young birds are always filled to the brim with feed. Like, I'm talking, their crops are gonna explode one day if they're gonna keep on feeding them that much. But anyway, as you see, everyone's somewhat doing well. There's my pooter there. Look at him blowing up nicely now. I was thinking about getting rid of the pooters, and I might still get rid of this pair, but I was thinking about buying myself a pair of grizzle horseman pooters, or some type of pooter that blows up nicely and doesn't get sauerkraut too easy. Because as soon as you get sauerkraut with them, you need to get them tablets and like treat them with all that stuff, which is a hassle. But anyway, everyone's doing well, and I would actually like to wish everyone a happy new year, and a very good and a happy year of breeding as well. Hopefully everyone breeds loads of young birds this year, and yous will hopefully not have too much problems with the hawks, you know, taking them and stuff. But anyway, so going back to the situation where I was saying I'm looking to get rid of them, and then now I'm saying I don't want to. The only reason I don't want to get rid of them is because I honestly don't want to sell these good pigeons to someone, and then that person selling them on to someone, and then that person selling them on to someone, and then me one day not being able to get them back at all. You know, that there's like one of the things, you know, that somewhat upsets me, that, you know, that one day I'm not going to be able to get them back if I sell them. But anyway, so going back to these nest box situations, so there's going to be Birmingham rollers and maybe one pair of Dutch capuchins or two pair of Dutch capuchins. I still don't know. The Birmingham rollers would only be here to somewhat when I let these guys out to fly, because I would be letting the full-on lot out. If I'd be letting them out, then the rollers can somewhat, you know, teach them to fly, you know, 1 or 2 circles around the house, and that would be good. But some of these here smaller tailed ones will fly. I know for a fact. Like, he flies good. He would fly good, because his brother, the one I sold that had a bit of black in his tail, he flies pretty awesome. My friend sent me a picture. He paired it up with a Birmingham roller. This here one that had the white head, and he was black and white, a hen. He paired it up with a hen, and at the minute they're sitting on 2 eggs, but he lets them out and flies them around the house. So he said to me, well, I said to him, if if them there birds end up with nice tails, I'll buy them off you. And he said to me, I'll stay at home. So they might be coming. They're basically a Birmingham Ruler cross to a decent wee fantail. But this is why I somewhat want to get Birmingham Rulers, because as you guys see, I have the very big, large-tailed ones here. And if I cross a Birmingham Ruler to that, the young birds would end up with a large tail. And that they're somewhat a for sure type of thing. Because out there, the way the pigeon's tails are, let's say the Birmingham Ruler only has 2 feathers and then the fantail has 4, right? Then the young bird would end up with a 3. And that's how, if you put that back to a fantail, you get a 4. You know, feathers. Like, let's just say it. There's probably like 20 something feathers in the tail. But yeah, that's what my friend said to me, that's the way you need to cross them. You need to cross them so the fantail has a very large tail, and then you need to cross it to like a Birmingham Ruler or like a tippler, and then you can end up with loads of different tail sizes in the young birds. Because I bet you there's a couple of these birds here, like, I mean, she's been crossed one way or another one time, and the white hen here, as you can see, her tail isn't the best. Her cockbird showing off. Her tail isn't the best, because her mother was actually just this year wee dropper hen. She was a wee crossed one, and then the father of her is the big boy, which is right there. That's the father to that hen. And then he was paired up to a wee crossed hen, and that's how they ended up having somewhat a decent tail in the young birds. But anyway, I'm talking way too much, and I'll go and show you guys the feed. Now the food is, I would say it's honestly quite expensive for food now, but if you're after quality, you gotta pay for the quality, you know. I'll show it to you guys just in a second. There we go. I just needed to put the lock on in a way so the door doesn't shut. But anyway, so here we have a bag of Versilaga. Let me actually pull it out for you guys so then you can see it better. Now, before you get it, don't make the same mistake that I did. Always look on the bottom, because this is only a 20 kg, and look, it's £16.95. £16.95, and look, this is what I like about it a lot. Look at them tiny popcorn seeds. Like, they're just like wee popcorn. Like, you know, honestly the best stuff that you can ever somewhat get them, like, you know. And then my other stuff is in here. So there's a little bit of Versilaga mixed in, but this is mostly Breeding Supreme mixed with Champion Supreme. I'm not too sure, but I'll show you guys. So yeah, Champion Supreme is £16.45, and then Breed and Wean Supreme £13. Prices aren't bad. Now, I didn't get these at Beatty's, as you can see. They are the Beatty's bags. Let me just open them up. Oh, it's so hard to do everything with one hand now, but there's the wee Beatty's bird and pet foods. They have loads of stuff there. But anyway, these are the Beatty's bags. But there's a wee shop near me that sells Beatty stuff. They would probably put maybe like £2 on a bag, so that would only be like £11, you know. but they would usually put maybe like £2 or 150 on one bag of seed, you know, for profit, you know. But anyway, I'm just so happy with this seed, you know. I've been giving this stuff to them. I only bought it yesterday, but I gave this stuff to them last night as a wee small treat, and they really enjoyed it. So they did. They really did. They absolutely loved it. It has like wee small things like that there in it. So what I was told, that this bag of seed is more like a flan type of seed, because it's very light, not heavy stuff like the breeding stuff. But I mixed a wee bit of it in, and as you can see from like the wee small popcorn seeds and stuff, and then you got your bigger seeds in it. You know, I filled their food up just so for the new year. There's this thing that we do for the new year. We basically fill up the car full of diesel and get the car cleaned out all. So then the year 2020, basically this year, then it somewhat means that your food bin for your pigeons will always be full throughout the year. It's this here wee thing that we've been doing ever since a long time. Basically, we've been doing it ever since I was a wee kid, and my mum and dad have been doing it when they were kids. That's how they were taught to do it. But anyway, I brought this barrel in here so I can basically have the food in here, and I'm going to be opening that bag of Verslaga, and I'm also going to be getting maybe 2 more bags of this Verslaga. I'm filling this barrel up full with Verslaga just because this Verslaga stuff is really good, but this barrel will come in handy when I'm flanning them, because I'm thinking about flanning the young fantails soon, maybe in about 2 weeks time or so. I'm thinking about letting them out, but I haven't let them out yet because they're still scared to go out in the aviary onto the perches, so there's why. But I know I need to clean up all this mess here. I need to make some more room, and I'm also going to be putting a dog crate up here, so that's going to be somewhat for stray birds and for sick birds, so I can isolate them in here. And yeah, everything's going well, and I'll show you guys the young birds as well. So the young birds are enjoying themselves. I've been opening this stuff up. So I've been opening this up for them. This is just a bit of plastic that was keeping the wind from hitting them at night. But yeah, there's the wee young birds there. I don't know why it looks so weird on my camera. Let me wipe the hands. On my phone, sorry, I do my wee videos on my wee phone, because I was thinking about getting a camera, but me with computers and editing videos, I'm just no good at it, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, young birds are absolutely doing fabulous. As you can see, they're all feathered up, getting all nice and chunky, so they are. Here's my wee favourite one. And I don't know what's up with that there guy's tail, but I don't know. He has like the small wee dots on it. I don't know what it is. But that's what I was talking about. He has like a small tail. He would fly good. So he would. Now these guys wouldn't fly as good, because they have bigger tails, which means when they're flying in the air, like the wind hits it and forces them back a wee bit. But he can tuck his tail down a bit better than these guys, and that's why he's able to fly better. So with fantails, you know, if you're looking pigeons to fly nicely, I would go for the ones that have small tails on them. But yeah, that's how much they somewhat fly. I don't want to let them out yet, because if I let them out at this age, they're still very young. They don't really know what's going on. But yeah, I've been giving them the Verslaga. Oh, look at all these good seeds. I forgot to put the wee pot in the middle. Oh no, I can't actually. But I'll go inside and grab a wee pot to put inside it later on today. But yeah, they're absolutely doing well. And yeah, really, that's what's going on. Going back to the breeder side, this is what's going to be going on. So I'm going to be keeping my fantails, because my dad was saying to me, if you sell them, you know, and you're looking at and maybe you want to buy them back a week later, no one's going to want to sell them back to you. So he said to me, you have to stay with the fantails. So I said to him, yeah, that's fine then. And yeah, he just said to me, Dad said to me to get myself a few Birmingham rollers, and they would be good to start training. So with the trap like this, I'm gonna cut that wire a wee bit, the chicken wire, and then I'll open the door. I'll put all the Birmingham rollers in here, let the Birmingham rollers out, and the pooters as well. I might be flying the pooters as well, and the mookie, but I still haven't got the wee hen for that guy. But I'm gonna have to go and grab a hen for him. But this is what I was thinking about. You know, my dad was saying to basically train your Birmingham rollers first, and then let the fantails out with the Birmingham rollers, because he said to me, you know, their Birmingham rollers might take off, and they might basically bring about a good flock of your fantails with them. You know, he said to me that you never know, because pigeons love to travel in large amounts, in flocks, you know, in large flocks when they're flying. Pigeons never like to fly alone. They always want to fly in bigger groups, because they're safer in bigger groups. And yeah, really, that's what I was thinking about doing. Get myself Birmingham rollers, and or maybe tipplers, I don't know yet. But I'm after yellows for sure. That's like that. There's like one color, yellows, reds, and blacks, and pieds as well. But yeah, the yellows will be the main color in the rollers or the tipplers. But as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 boxes that are free at the minute, and there's gonna be 7 actually with that box if I can get rid of number 14 cockbird. That's him there, and then this small blue hen. They would make a good wee pair, because I think they would throw pieds, because this is the sister to the wee pied young bird that I have of these two, you know. So if you put that to a white, because the father's a white, you basically have the same situation going on here. It's just she has a wee bit of white in her, she doesn't have any white in her. But they would for sure, well, I would say about, I'm actually 70% sure that they would throw you blue pieds. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully everyone had a very good year, and I would also like to say a happy new year to everyone, and as I said earlier in the video, a happy new year at breeding. And thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.